And what's happening? It's your boy Big Ron back at it again. As promised, I told y'all I was gonna give y'all some tutorials on about this cooking thing. Today, we whipping up some lamb chops, man. Let me show y'all what I got going on right here, man. Come on. All right. So you're gonna need your asparagus, your cilantro lime rice, your red potatoes, preferably small. You can chop and dice them up. We're gonna season those later. And of course, you're gonna need your lemon and your garlic. You can probably use about 2 lemons. I might end up using 2. And this is just for the chops when we cook it on the stove. You're gonna season your chops with lemon pepper and seasoned pepper. And what the cornstarch does, it keeps it very tender, the chops that is. It's gonna keep the chops very tender and keep all the moisture inside the chops. Trust me, but don't overdo it, just lightly baste it, lightly spread it over the chops like so. And it's gonna come out like this. This has been marinating for about 4 hours. However, if you don't have that much time, 30 minutes will be fine, but these has been marinating for about 4 hours. And of course, I sprayed it over with some olive oil after I put those seasonings. And of course, when it's done, before I apply it on the stove, I will add this on there, and also the peppers. All right. Now at this point, I'm getting my lemon and my garlic basting sauce when we put the chops on the stove to keep it flavored while we're cooking. So that's what you're gonna do when you're doing this right here. And make sure you get the seeds out of the lemon juice too. Please do that. Great thing about these 2 side dishes, it takes 10 minutes to cook, and the chops takes about 10 minutes to 15 minutes to cook too. Lay some olive oil down, get the thyme and the red crushed peppers, and you'll season it just like that right before you throw it in the grease. Y'all already looking good, but we gotta cook that thing in the grease. Hey, get it, bro. Now you're gonna put on each side 5 minutes. You're gonna cook it on each side for 5 minutes. You know what I'm talking about? And then you're gonna baste that thing with that lemon juice I told you, man. It's sizzling with flavor. Then you get that garlic, baste it on there too. Mash it down, make sure that flavor real good and packed tight in there. You know what I'm talking about? Just like that right there. Flip it on over and get the fat side. Make sure you get that cooked and caramelized with the flavor that's going on. Then you put it on the lid for the last 2 minutes when you flip the last side over, and it come out like that. And there it is.
I met Egyptian, she hit me to some mind games. Staring at my pineal gland through her eye frames. Palm me psalms and calm me storms. It was a spark to my mind, not what Luke makes.
Hey, Big Ron, you said time and money and time. You ain't lying, my boy. Shoot.